When you drink your alcohol, you have to learn to calm yourself.
Finally, Alison just walks away. All Alex really wants is a hot meal and a bed for the night in the local jail.
Oh, let me tell you, he is one of the persons who, when he drinks his alcohol, he just does not know how to calm himself. So most of the time, what we have to do is just when he flares up, we stay at that level.
With the satisfaction of a job well done, Alison heads back to the police station with her tale to tell.
So it feels good to know that I have made an impact. It's wonderful. It feels good. When I go back, I'm going to say that to the guys that are in the unit. Arrests
or no arrests, this is one police officer who, no matter what, keeps on smiling. Meanwhile, in Jamaica's Montego Bay, Police Corporal Rudy Smith is continuing to lay down the law.
Sir, yes, we're going to check your person, random.
Earlier, he caught American tourist Joe McGipp trying to sneak a small amount of marijuana back onto his cruise ship. Now, instead of joining his family back on the luxury liner, Joe knows he could be heading for a Jamaican jail cell. Rudy watches on as Joe contemplates his fate.
The yellow buildings.
His colleague, Constable Williams, writes up a charge sheet and decides to really rub it in.
How much should you pay for this amount?
$20.
$20, okay. For information's sake, in Jamaica, this is less than 20 Jamaican dollars.
For us Brits, that's less than 14 pence.
They risk your cruise or a little piece of weed, your records for a little piece of weed.
To make matters worse, Joe will face the additional charge of drug trafficking, a charge that could cost him his job when he gets back to New York. But there's only one thing on his mind.
So what's going to happen to me? Do I have to go to jail?
The process would be the court, you're informed of the offense of having possession of marijuana and attempting to export marijuana. I'm going to go talk to the security chief. We will take a search of your room on board.
Okay, I have nothing else on board. Go search.
It's a nightmare wait for young Joe as his cabin is searched. If any more narcotics are found, he faces further prosecution in the United States.
I don't want to go to jail. That's going through my mind. But when you're in another country, you need to learn to respect their laws.
Thoughts of jail are also playing on his father's mind.
I don't have any animosity towards the Jamaican police. This is I understand completely what they're doing, but and that's on one side. On the other side, you can't walk 5 feet in this town without somebody trying to give you marijuana.
As the pressure mounts for father and son, the results of the cabin search are in.
His room and board was checked, nothing found.
After a tense 2 hours, officers decide to throw Joe a lifeline.
We have come to a conclusion that we would give you a chance, that you should not allow this to happen to you again.
No, sir. There's no chance.
Because you might not be as lucky
Yes, sir.
as before. So just have a nice cruise now and take care of yourself.
Thank you, sir.
Okay? All right, you're free to...
I apologize for the inconvenience of you and you. Thank you, sir. I feel pretty stupid, but it's a great country, and hopefully, well, I know that I learned my lesson and I won't do it again.
Today is his lucky day. We took that decision based on the amount and the fact that he looked like he was sorry for his actions, as also his dad was there who looked like he was about to knock him out.
It's a lucky escape for Joe as he rejoins his family on their luxury cruise. As the sun sets over Jamaica, hundreds of young revelers are having the holiday of a lifetime. Negrill's local nightclub, Margaritaville, is jam-packed for the main event of the evening. the weekly wet T-shirt competition. And backstage, there's no shortage of contestants.
We're gonna go out there, they're gonna pour water on us, we're gonna shake our ass, and then we'll see who wins.
But first, the girls need to get their outfits sorted.
Let's go. Just keep trying to rip it. It's like, rip it on. Watch it, boys. Oh, back on weekly.
Make some noise right about there.
As the contestants hit the stage, it's time for the crucial ingredient, water, and lots of it. With the audience baying for more, it's time to get down and dirty. They need little encouragement. By now, the bootylicious babes have been whittled down to just 2. Then one of them decides to take it a step further. Which drives the crowd wild. But a totally ripped T-shirt is bending the rules too far. There's one girl left shaking, and she's the winner. "21-year-old Lindsay from Ohio takes home the prize.
$100 US cash. That's for you.
And a free holiday to Jamaica.
Oh, yeah, it feels great, it feels great.
Not bad for her 15 minutes of fame. But over in Tobago, there's trouble in paradise. Corporal Oliver Clark from Crown Point Police Station is checking up on a British family whose holiday villa has been burgled.
Hi, good day, good day. Hi, how are you? How have your stay been going?
Yeah, it's okay. It's just quite frightening, worrying that they could come back again.
Julie and her family were terrified when they arrived home from dinner to find they'd been broken into.
We didn't know if somebody was still in the house when we came in. That was frightening, so we spent a whole night sat in bed with knives by our sides because we were so scared, really.
Luxury villa holidays are increasingly popular, but during peak season, there are on average 2 break-ins a week.
A hole was cut in the fence. Pliers or something so was used in order to create a space in the fence. Yeah.
Who's been watching us and for how long? It's obviously somebody who knew that we went out every evening about the same time.
This is the alarm system that was disengaged before the perpetrators entered the house.
They took my husband's phone and we'd all brought our nice watches with us to where they all went. They'd also taken ridiculous things from the kitchen cupboard, like packets of soup, popcorn, sugar.
Local drug addicts are believed to be the offenders. They see tourists as easy targets.
Normally, these guys who do this, some of them are what we call here pipers. Those are drug addicts. So whenever they come, they look to get something in order to eat. And at the same time, something that they can sell to the drug pushers.
The burglary has left its mark. Julie's confidence has been knocked.
I prefer to stay in a villa because I like the freedom and I like to, mix with local people and eat local food. But I think if we did come back here, it would be to a hotel. This has really, scared me a little bit.
Having made sure the family are okay, Corporal Clark heads off to continue the investigation. On the neighbouring island of St. Lucia, Constable Casey Charles from the Royal St. Lucia Police Marine Unit is no stranger to action as he patrols the coastline. South American drug traffickers heading for the US and Europe use the island as a transshipment point. Casey's job is to catch them. A call has just come through into the control room. A fishing vessel believed to be trafficking drugs has been sighted a mile off the coast, in a stretch of water notorious as a route for smuggling drugs into the Caribbean. The information is relayed directly to Charles.
We have a brief description,
so we're just actually going out there as